All right, are we live? Can you guys hear me? What is up, David? Let me turn the music down a little bit. How you guys doing? How we doing today? Let's see what we got going on. I don't even think I've looked at Bitcoin today. Oh yeah, we're still holding. We're still holding up. Still getting stuck, but still holding. Man, I think we're about to get a move out of here. Still waiting on the weekly candle to close, but yeah, one day in 2 hours, and we'll know what's gonna happen. We'll know our fate at that point. What's up, Lynx? How you doing, my man? Yeah, I mean, there's so many coins to me that look like they're ready to just go. And Ethereum's moving up still. And she's still getting stuck. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, stuck right at the 618. Come on. Yeah, if ETH can punch through 2532, that level, 2500, then we may be onto something. The big price for ETH is going to be, of course, the trend in the red line here, which is the macro 236. But look at that move, man. 2850, and then we're good. If we just go straight up and get over 2850, then I think we're back. That's what we've been waiting for. All right, we got 11 people in here. Not too bad, I guess. Let's see if we get 40 people to show up like we did yesterday. Yeah, I mean, coins are starting to pump and some things are on the bottom still. I mean, that's a nice move on Ethereum. But yeah, they're both stuck at the moment. What's up, PJ? Ready for a 3 cent turbo? Yeah. Yeah, what is turbo doing? ETH got plugged back in. Yeah, it has a decent move there. Yeah, if we get Ethereum and Bitcoin to continue this move, then some of these coins that are getting stuck like turbo here, they should run up to these higher targets. I think 3 cents is on the table right now. But that doesn't look bad at all. Just the candles there, they're going higher and higher. And it appears we are now sitting on the 382, or the 618 rather. Not on the weekly, but the 3-day and the daily. Hopefully we get this move up. Hoping Sato the dog does a bonk. You never know. Sato to the moon. I mean, it very well could, I guess. If I could get it pulled up. Yeah, is that on here? I know it's on Deck Screener. I guess not. But yeah, I mean, Sato already had a decent run, didn't it? She's starting to move at the moment. Trying to get over the 382. But yeah, I hope it does for you. I hope it does a bonk for you. It's only a 4 million market cap. Yeah, this is going to be a real good play. Sato's going to run. It's running right now because Toshi was running a little bit. What's up, Proverb? Welcome back. Yeah, what's up, Lady T? What's up, Who Killer? Helium. Yeah, let's look at, what'd you say, Rose? What is Rose doing? Rose. Oh, she's moving right now. Let's see. Let me zoom this thing out so we can actually see. Oh, damn. She did make a lower low. There's nothing bullish on the overall chart because you made that new low here. So I would just keep it simple. On the macro picture of things, you have to get over the 2363. I don't know why this green line is there. Let's just get that out of the way. So Rose on the macro, she is pumping. She has to get over 4 and then over 7 to be bullish. And if we zoom in on it, and if you want to call it short term from the high to the low here on Rose, yeah, you're coming right up on the 382, 236 area. So pretty much 4.1 to 4.3. If you can punch over that, at least short term here, you're bullish over that price. And then of course long term over 7. And then Rose to the moon, if that was the bottom. Yeah, how old is Rose? So your moon boy target on Rose would be almost a 40x to $1.50. Is it going to go that high? I would not hold it that high. Maybe you get a 786 retracement out of an older coin like this, and 28 to 30 cents would be a 7 to an 8x. Come on. But yeah, just watch those smaller targets to see if that was the bottom, but it doesn't look bad here. She's moving. I think everything's starting to move, ain't it? Injective. Yeah, doing the same thing. Broke the downtrend, and she's on the run. Oh yeah, Injective has a way better chart. This looks really good here. As for how it's going to run, I have no idea, but it's getting stuck right now at the 786. We'll zoom in just a moment. But your first new target would be just a slightly higher high for a 4.5x up to 60. And then 90 to 100 bucks, I would say, would be a 6 to a 8x. Can it go to the 1618? Maybe. That's only a 13x from here. Depends on if people are going to buy this coin. But it has a very good overall macro chart there. And then short term, high to the low. Yeah, you're hitting that 786, but you're right above the 382 here. So as long as you're above 1245, it looks like you're bullish right now. What's up, birds? What's up, Stormtrooper? How you doing? We got Slava in the house. How you doing, my man? What's up, Zibit? Helium Mobile, what is that? HNT? Helium Mobile. There you go. Everyone piled to Helium Mobile. She hasn't took off yet. Oh, man. If I just had a little bit of money to do some damage with. It's not a bad idea, not financial advice, to put in a long right now on Helium. It's going to do like these other coins did and have a nice spike to the upside. Yeah, where's DZ at? Yeah, but she's about to do a 2x, maybe, up to the 382, like a lot of coins are doing now. So once you get over 306, bottom is in, and then you got to get over 201 to be bullish. But it's got that nice curl up from the bottom like a lot of coins are doing right now. Yeah, these coins just look like they want to pump. And then Helium Mobile, I have no idea where this coin's going to go. From my understanding, they said it's not even associated with helium anymore. Yeah, a 618 retracement's very possible. 786 retracement. Yeah, if this thing come up from right now and did a 7.5x up to 203, I would get out. And if it goes higher than that, your moonshot, if you're bullish on this project, would be a 37x almost, up to almost 2 pennies. It's not looking bad though at the bottom there. Man. What is ACH doing? Yeah, ACH is still good. Still macro bullish. I don't know what she's moving to. Jasmine's about to punch through also. Jasmine's about to take off out of here. Yeah, this one too, it hasn't moved. ACH it looks primed and ready to blow out of here, at least to come up to our box again. So you're over the 382. I believe last night we were over the double 382. It looks like we're sitting right on it. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, 2.5 to 2.7. We're bullish here. Macro bullish and short-term bullish. So your support is 2.7 right now. 2 stay bullish, but it looks like it wants to just spike up. So maybe a 20% spike up to 3.5, and then we'll take it from there. But the big target is, of course, the macro 618 at 5.5. But overall on ACH, it looks good here. It's in this large ascending triangle pattern. It looks very bullish on the macro. But yeah, this one to a new high would be 50 cents and a 17x. What's up, David? Arc Block had a crazy wick today, did it? Yeah, things are trying to move, but they're not moving because Ethereum and Bitcoin are both stuck at the moment. But if they get unstuck, it's going. I mean, it doesn't look horrible here. Yeah, it did have a wick up, but like I keep saying, we gotta get Bitcoin moving again. So I'm gonna go poke Bitcoin and Ethereum and get them over. But yeah, you're still over the 382. So as long as you stay over $1 on Arc Block, you're bullish. Let's see here. Let me get caught up. What's up, Harlem? What's up, Nia? Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up here. What's up, Silver? How you doing, my man? What's up, Cha? I hope we're heading to the moon, just for the channel's sake. What's going on with QNT? Probably nothing. Is it still moving up? As long as it was over, I think, $88, it was bullish. That was your support. Come on, QNT, where are you at? Oh, it's over 100. Oh my God. This is it. I mean, hopefully we don't get stuck and fall back down because QNT is over 100. Yeah, I just got to get this monthly candle to get over this trend line and close. Gets stuck every time. So it could have a retracement back down, but It's another coin that looks like it's about to start running. But everything is at resistance right now, so just be careful. I hope we get this move. There's not even a wick to put this on. So what I'll do is I'll just go from the high to the low. High to the low on QNT. Yeah, we have that 0.5 and the 382. So you may get a wick above again. We'll see what happens here. But if you can stay above 100, this thing doesn't look too bad at the moment. And then once we finally get that breakout, then of course $2,000 to $5,000 on QNT, possibly. But it's not looking too bad. We finally got that move up. So 1,800 to 2,000 would be pretty much a 20x, and then that $4,500 to $5,000 would be your 45 to 50x. Unless we're going to be bearish and we're still going to crawl around in these patterns for a while. Because, like I said, we are getting stuck at the moment. Yeah, LAI. Yeah, why is people asking about LAI recently? There's nothing bullish on the macro chart. It's still down at the bottom. Could be the bottom. But the only way to confirm that, macro, you got to get over 203 and then 206. And then short term, I think it's still getting stuck at the 236 here. So going from the high to the low, yeah, got to get over 202 pretty much, and then up to 26 to be bullish and put the bottom in. Until then, it's still bearish. Let's see what is weekly. But yeah, on the weekly, on a lot of these coins, we're seeing this right here. From the red, we're getting green bars in, and we're getting bullish crosses. So it looks like, I mean, that could be the bottom. It looks like these coins are about to start a little rally. But if that is the bottom, moonshot on this one, probably not going to happen. 31 cents would be 174, 75x from today. And I guess more conservative price would be the 786 at 3.5 to 4 would be a 20x. Like I said, if that's the bottom. We got Eldor for 2. Aether, I appreciate the 2. I think I'm spelling that right. Oh yeah, ATH. Aether, let's see what this one's doing. Yeah, she's above the 236, so if you could stay over 3.5, bottom is in, bullish over 4.8. On the macro, not looking bad. Smaller time frame, or smaller fib if you want to call it. If you can get over 4, this thing is going to be bullish here. I appreciate the 2, but yeah, she's pumping from the bottom. But you have to stay over 3, 3.5 to confirm that bottom. And then this one, yeah, a new high would be 25 cents pretty much for a 6.5x. And then if that market cap's still right, just over $1 billion market cap would be your 8x to 31. And then if it goes higher than that, 12x to 45. I mean, same thing here. You're about to get a bullish cross on the MACD on the weekly. But there's so many coins now, I don't even know what coin is what. So I don't know what this is. I guess your moonshot on this one would be up to the $1.50 area for 3940x. Yeah, Turbo's trying to stay bullish. We've already looked at it. As long as Turbo's over 6, you're breaking through the 618, and it's sitting on it right now with a 3-day candle. And this looks very good. I mean, just another coin. It looks like it's about to hold, and we're going to have a decent little breakout here. She's about to run to 3 pennies. Hopefully. If you stay over 6 and you get over 007, I think you have a real shot at 3. That 1618 right here. Oh, yeah, Turbo's going to have a decent run if we stay bullish. A 5.5x is loading up to 3. What's up, Ari? What's up, Matrix? What's up, King? How you doing? Bitcoin dominance is going down and crypto debt is going up. Shiba's probably not going to run to the end. Shiba. Yeah, oh, she's moving. Oh no. Wow, even Shiba's moving. Wow. Big price on Shiba right now. If it can get over this 4016 level, get back over this trend line, then I would say Shiba's back from the dead. But it's going to be big resistance here. But if it, like I said, if it can get over it, then you got something. Yeah, high to the low. You're over the 382 at the moment. So 16 is your support at the moment, and 16.9, pretty much 17 is your resistance to beat right now. So it's clearly back testing and getting stuck already. So if it can punch through there, you may have something. And then short term on Shiba, if it can hold up. Damn, I should just do an update on every coin that's pumping right now, get the views. Yeah, as long as you're over 14.7, you're still bullish. And then Shiba to the moon. Shiba's good for a 10x, I think. But like I said, Shiba could be a good play if it's not, not running. If the dogs don't run till the end, that would be wonderful. Then we can make profit on all these other coins, and then look at the dogs. Pile into the dog coins before they run, Elon and Shiba, and then maybe roll into Doge for the very end, because Doge is probably not going to run to the very end, blow off top maybe. But yeah, 11x up to the 1272 to 3018 on Shiba. All the coins are moving. Yeah, I haven't done an update on some coins because I'll do like 1 or 2, or I don't even know how many I've done on SUKU. But if they don't get the views on the channel, then they get off the list until otherwise. SUKU doesn't look bad here. SUKU's going to be a big one, like Ondo. Very bullish overall chart. Weekly MACD is crossing bullish as we speak, I think. Oh yeah, she just crossed bullish. Got a little green volume candle spawning in. So your support right now is 13.6, and if it can get over 402, it's at 403 at the moment. I mean, that looks good here. It looks like it's about to take off too. Man, if Bitcoin would just break through and start pumping again, these coins are going to absolutely start ripping. So this one right now to a new high would be the 2 level at about 1080, 11 bucks would be a 165% move. So almost a 3x to the upside. And then let's see if she's getting stuck at a double level here. High to the low. Yeah, you're right at that 786. So you're above the 618. So short term over 348. That's your breakout point. It just needs to push through this 1414, 786 area. But like I said, it's not looking bad. Damn. And if this one from today, yeah, I would have to think this is going to do more than a 10x probably. So where's that going to take us? What do we have, $4? So 60 bucks would be almost a 15x. And I guess that would be your moonshot, a 42x up to 170. But yeah, SUKU doesn't look bad at all. You've been holding 500 million SHIB. Yeah, it's going to go up at some point. If you've been holding this long, just wait. You should get your good 10 to 12x out of it. XCN is struggling. Yeah, how many people we got in here? Oh, not bad. We got 37 people. How's everyone doing? If I missed your comment or your name, I apologize. Just trying to stay on it today because we get behind a lot, especially yesterday with the super chats coming in. Yeah, yesterday was a good day. XCN. Yeah, XCN struggling. It's just because the market's not moving right now. I mean, there's a lot of things pumping, but these coins that have been at resistance forever and they've already pumped, I guess they're waiting for Bitcoin to move, but it doesn't look bad. It's forming that large bull flag, but it's still holding over the 382. It's just going sideways, getting accumulated right now. Once this one gets back over 2, and then it's going to make a run for 5.5 pennies here. So a 3x out of this consolidation possible. But it's holding up bullish still. Yeah. Yeah, Silver, we still got to find someone else to be another mod at some point. I appreciate that, though. Creel, and what's up with Stronghold? I don't know what's up with Stronghold. Yeah, where can you buy Stronghold? Yeah, the trend has been holding. You just tagged it again. Yeah, I think you can't go wrong with Stronghold and Swiftcoin. They have these steep uptrends. They just look like they're just going to blast out of here. And I believe Stronghold's going to be a good coin. I don't remember, but it's associated with something. I don't know if it's BlackRock or XRP or something. You guys probably know better than I do. But she simply hit the trend again. It held. It's getting a little pump. And yeah, I mean, this one's probably going to blast out here and do a 40x up to 40 cents. I mean, it's at a penny, and if it's as big as they say, then it could easily hit $1. So you make it a 40 to a damn 110x up to $1. All you need is 1 or 2 large green candles to spawn in a bull market, and you made it. Conservative price would be potentially a new high. We do have the 1272 here, so about 150% move to 2.6, and then 4. And then short term, I mean, it looks good here. And like I've said many times, these coins may not come back down. Well, of course, if it makes a higher high again, but if you're not buying in now, in this consolidation, it's probably not coming back down here. So high to the low, you're over the 3.2, so you're bullish, getting stuck at the 0.5. So if it can get over a penny, it looks like almost a penny and a half or so, then break out over 1.2. So 105 and then right over a penny. So 1, 2, 3, and then you could say this move down is over, but it'll probably end up doing that because it looks good here. Oh man, damn it, we got held over for 2 again. I appreciate that. Cocky new dropping 2 zeros. I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, we haven't looked at that one in a while. Are people going to actually buy this coin? Cock to the moon. Can it eat 2 zeros? Is that what you said? Yeah, it's not looking bad down here. I mean, the whole market looks the same. So right now, as long as you're over 7.6, the bottom is in. Bullish over 1.1. How many zeros does it have? 6? Yeah, I would say yeah. If people are gonna buy this coin, that's not that much of a move. Let me fix it real quick. I mean, if people are gonna buy this coin, it could possibly 17 and a half, 18x, and 401 for a new high. So if people are gonna buy this coin, then I would say probably yes. Is it? This is a meme coin, ain't it? Very conservative price would be the 786 at 503. But yeah, I appreciate the two, my man. What's up, Colorado Trader? What's up, the How? I don't know if we looked at this on deck screen or not. You're talking about the one on Ethereum, huh? Let me find it first. You talking about the first Nero on Ethereum? Is that what you're talking about? As you answer that, let me go back to the chat. ETH is ripping. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Hash? What's up, Aussie? 7 billion UFO gaming token. It's my lottery ticket. I forgot about UFO gaming. Yeah, we looked at ETH earlier. Did she get past it? Yeah, she's trying to stay above the 618 here. So if we can stay over 25.32. Yeah, we talked about this at the beginning of the stream. That's a decent move on Ethereum. And that's what we've been waiting for. We said, I don't know when it was, but the bottom was in. Ethereum, Bitcoin pair bottomed out finally. You're about to get a bullish MACD cross. Yeah, we're about to flip green here. There's no way this is a fake out and we go back down. I mean, we always could, but all these weekly MACDs are about to cross bullish. We're about to fly out of here. I hope you guys make a lot of money. Big time. This is a Coinbase coin, I believe. Come on. Big time. Come on, don't lose it. Yeah, Coinbase. What'd you say, a large falling wedge? Come on. Big time. Let's see what the overall chart says. Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah, I get what you mean, though. If you want to call it that. I don't even know what this coin is. But it's at resistance right now. So you gotta get over 8.6 and then 13. There goes the first yawn. Dang it. But yeah. It just had its bullish cross. It's trying to move here. So where's big time? Big time to a new high. Where is it at? 8 pennies. So 240 abouts would be about a 28x from today. Conservative 786 retracement would be your 6x up to 50 cents. But right now it has to push through 8.6 and then over pretty much 14 cents to be bullish. What did we say? Yeah, Algo's another one that I missed. I think it came back down. I don't remember. Yeah, it held the 236. It's holding up over the macro trend. Let's do short term first. Is it about to get a bullish cross too? Yeah, it's curling up. Yeah, these coins don't look bad. I mean, you're right at the 382 high to the low. So if it could push through 25, you're bullish. Break out over the 382, 618. So let's zoom this baby out. Yeah, it didn't even come back down to the trend. It held the 236 and it's looking bullish now. But yeah, Algo's gonna have a decent run. Damn it, there's a second one. So Algo from where you are right now, once you get over 33 to 35, then it should send you up for a higher high. So yeah, about a 3x up to 75, and then once you blow through that, 5.5x to $1.35. And then maybe this thing hits a higher high, so we do have this, you know, $4 would get you a 16x and your moonshot on Algo, which probably won't happen. I don't know. These older coins, I don't think you're gonna do 20x's. That's $7 for pretty much a 30x. But Algo is a good play on Coinbase. And I'm just going through what I remember seeing, so. Near. Yeah, it seems like everything is pumping. High to the low, you held the 236, you're back over the 382, so as long as you're over 311, and you seem to be macro bullish. This is the monthly chart. Yeah, you hit the 618 perfectly and held. Yeah, getting the bullish cross down here. Candle's about to spawn in green. Excuse me. If you could stay over the 382 here, I would say she is bullish right now. Breakout over 640. But yeah, I think Near, FET, and what was the other one? And Render are going to be three big plays. So a new high on Near would be not too out of, you know, not too bad. 15x up to $47, so maybe $50 is tagged. So Near to $50. It's not a bad move. Get about a 16x out of it. What is Bounce doing? She's still holding up in our macro pattern. Yeah, it's still holding up. Hasn't moved yet. It's right there at the trend and resistance. So 14 up to 15. Then you'll know the breakout is to the upside. Just hopefully it doesn't do this again. I wonder why Bounce does that. But yeah, it is at resistance right now. And Bounce, if it's going to have a run and people are going to buy this Bounce coin, it's not going to quickly sell off. It may just shoot up here if it does, maybe. 12x up to 176 or so. But yeah, it's still stuck in the pattern at the moment. As long as it's over 980, you're bullish. Best Nero on. Wait, what? Alright, yeah, we'll go over there in just a minute. Yeah, I was trying my best, Ari, not to yawn. It's like once I get talking and we're talking and I'm just going through coins, it comes. Will Mar retrace? What's up, Jared? What is Mar? What's up, Dave? How you doing in the Shadow Realm, my man? Uh, 100K invested in alts. Well, yeah, if you pick the right coins, oh yeah. If I had 100K in the market, I'd be extremely excited right now. Even with everything else going on in my life, I would be excited for the future. But yeah, I don't know what Mar is. I don't think we've ever looked at a coin called Mar. Yeah, you got to be more specific because I don't see a Mar coin. Unless she's typoed. Alright, let me go over to Deck Screener real quick. Man. So, the first Nero on Ethereum, she's over the 236. Starting to wake up here as long as you're over 3.5, bullish over 5.6, 3 zeros, 5.6. Yeah, and imagine if you're buying these coins. I mean, Nero, you're looking for a moonshot gamble, so a 30x would take you up to 206. Way more conservative price. 786 lower high retracement would be an 8x. Nah, dang it. Let me move that. Alright. Rewind that. So a 786 retracement would be almost a 5x, and then the new high would be almost a 18x to that 206 level. But it's putting the bottom in right now. What are we looking at? Oh, auction. Oh, near. Will it retrace? I know we just looked at it, but I have no idea what we just said about it. I mean, that's hard to answer. You're over the 382 on the macro picture. And you're getting stuck right at the short term. You're at resistance right now at 330. But if you can get over that, you'll be short term bullish. And usually over the 382, that'll send the retracement up to the 618 and the 0.5 up here. So we could move up 40% if it stays or it gets over 330. Dave for the moderator. Yeah, like I said, like those, like Doge is probably not going to really run until the end. Yeah, I just had a coin on my mind and I forgot what it was. Yeah, Perp is doing the same thing down here. It's either going to take off or it's going to retrace back down, and I mean, it doesn't look horrible. It's down at the bottom. Just zoom out. Yeah, that looks like the bottom is in. Damn, that thing wicked all the way down there. But yeah, if Perp ever comes back to life, 54 up to $1.14, you're bullish. But you guys know, I mean, even if you're just trying to catch the bottom, but I would never buy a coin that just put in a lower low like that. There's better choices. So 11x to the 618 retracement, and then not a bad move if that's the bottom. 25x up to the 786 at 880. What's up, DZ? Yeah, chat's moving too fast now. What's up, Bobby? What did we say? I see PNG and XLM. I've seen a couple of times. We'll do XLM. XLM. Stellar Lumens. What is it doing? Oh, she's pushing out of the macro pattern. I don't think these coins held up all this time just to break back down. So it is at resistance right now on the macro at 31.5. So if you can stay above that, get this MACD to cross bullish, get some volume coming in. But you are hitting that 618 as we speak. But it looks like it's trying to break to the upside. So we'll go from the high to the low. Yeah, you're right there at the 618.382. So if it can break through, then you're bullish and you're breaking to the upside. Breakout over 41. And then Stellar Lumens. Let's see how much of a move that is. So if it can hold and get over those levels there, yeah, that's not out of the scope of where it can go. So a 4.5x up to $1.50 to $2. $2 on XLM would be 6.5, almost a 7x. So I think those are good targets, and it seems to be on the move. We got just chilling for 5. I appreciate that. Oh, you didn't say anything. As always, much appreciated. I appreciate that. Appreciate the 5. That's awesome. What did we else? Oh, PNG. People get asking for. Is PNG finally moving? We've been saying forever it's time to buy it because it's just sitting there. PNG is going to be a good play. It's been lagging lately. She's finally tried to move. Got stuck around at the 0.5. So PNG on the weekly. Yeah, she's getting a bullish cross and the volume candle's coming back. I mean, it's taken forever, it seems like, for these coins to move, but they're starting. And as we've been calling macro bottoms, especially on PNG here, that may have been the last time to buy this coin down here. It's right over the 382, so if you can stay over 18, you're short-term bullish. Breakout over 25, 26. Yeah, I think PNG is going to run pretty hard. How hard is it going to run? I don't know. So where it is today, just to hit over the 618 and hit a higher high finally. $1.30 would be a 7x, and then maybe this thing's just going to go above $5. So $5 could be a good target for a 30x, and Moonshot's going to be all the way up here. Probably, I don't think it's going to happen. That's 130x to 26 to $30. Unless we're about to get a 2017 bull run, and these coins just everything just blasts out of here. That would be nice. You guys would all make money, and then we would get the channel growing like crazy. Treb. Maybe they're gonna let us make money finally. Let's see here. What am I looking at? Let's see here. All right, let me pull up Treb real quick before I end up getting behind again. Treb. Yeah, Treb's not moving yet. It's trying, but it's just not getting there yet. So if Treb can get over 36 up to 48, then you're bullish. Until then, you're still bearish. And then Treb to the moon. So what is the target on Treb? I have no idea. 30x will take you to 11 bucks. Yeah, 34 cents. Yeah, we're gonna have to really get people piling into these coins to get them to do these moves. And there's so many coins now, there's no guarantee. So we'll just keep it simple. As of right now, the first order of business is about 270 and about an 8x almost. That would be your first target. But it's trying to put the bottom in, and it's still bearish. So what do we got now? Loom Network. Oh, we haven't looked at that in forever. If XCN holds up where it is, house, and it grinds up from where it is, and it's probably going to hit $1. What's up, Helen? What's your Cash App? It's in the description. You should just be able to click the link. Oh, damn. No, I almost banned y'all. Loom Network. Let's see, Loom. Loom. Have we ever looked at this one? Maybe we have never looked at Loom. Let me see. Loom Network. Oh my God. What happened to this coin? Loom Network just got rug pulled. Yeah, there's no bottom on this thing. It's going down. Why did that happen? I don't even know what to say on it. It would have been nice to put a short in on it if I knew what was happening with it. But the only thing I can do is high to the low on the macro monthly chart. But every time frame I just went on, it's just, there's no bottom. It's just still going down. So it has to get back over a penny and then 2.5 pennies to erase the rug pull and be bullish again. And just because, I guess, if that is the bottom, yeah, just to come back up here is a 60x to 25. So this coin looks like it's done. Yeah, you guys don't be greedy. Yeah, DGen I don't think's moving yet. DGen, but I would buy DGen where it is. If it's not moving, it's up 10%. Yeah, stuck at resistance, my man. Bottom was in, and we've been saying that forever now. Bottoms are in, time to pile in. I don't think these coins are going lower. It's just we got to get a move up. So you got to get over 4.3 and then up to 7.2 to be bullish, and then break out over a penny and a half pretty much. There goes that penny and a half again. But yeah, Degen's going to be a good one. So if you're paying attention and bought the bottom, so short term here, you are over the 3.7 level, so technically short term, if you want to call it that, the bottom is in, but you're stuck at resistance on the macro. And then once it gets over 5.0057, then you can be bullish short term for it to push up possibly to 7.2, and then maybe the breakout will come into play. But it's just simply not moving right now. Well, it's moving, but it's getting stuck, just like everything else. And then if you want support to watch short term to see if it's going to stay bullish, as long as you're over pretty much 36, I would say you're still bullish. How many people? Dang, where'd everyone go? We only got 25 people left. 50. Oh man, we've already been on here for an hour. How is that possible? Feels like we just got on. That's why I say when we flip bullish, it's gonna be like 6 hours goes by. All right, what am I missing? Yeah, I guess I need to leave my Cash App open while we're streaming because some of you guys don't like to do super chats, of course, because YouTube takes money. So I'll just open the Cash App. Let's see here. Wojak is moving. Yeah, she is. He is. Over the 786 on the macro, so it doesn't look horrible. Yeah, this thing came all the way down here. Yeah, it did like MOG and some of these other coins. They died, and now the bottom is in. You're over the 786. Yeah, some of these coins are starting to pump. What is that? So 786.5. So pretty much staying over about 61, 62, 3062. Then the price to beat is going to be that 618 there, but it is bullish right now. So once you get over 308, that should be your breakout period. Then Wojak, yeah, got a weekly bullish cross with a little candle spawning in. Yeah, I think we're about to start going up. And we're already seeing it. Where's Wojak gonna go? Wojak, I guess for a higher high would take you up to 203, 5.5x. Wojak's probably going to be a good play for a 10 to 20x. So your 10x would take you up to the 1618 at 206. And then where would the 20x be? 20x would be a penny. $20x to Wojak. What would I buy for max rewards? There's so many choices. No, I didn't buy any coins. I ain't got no money. Got no money at all. YouTube check comes in on the 21st, and I gotta pay bills. I'm already behind. Not for max rewards, but there's a couple of coins that I would buy that are gonna easily 10x in my opinion. We got Bubba for 20. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that a lot. The super sticker. I do appreciate that. That's awesome. I wish I had the money to buy a coin, but I don't. Yeah, Zen was pumping. was this then? I was thinking of something else. Oh yeah, this is the coin we forgot about. Is this thing actually going to go up? It looks like the bottom held if you exclude that wick. But yeah, this is one we said I would put just a little gamble play on. But if we leave it there, it looks like the bottom held. But this one here, if it's going to do anything, I think they said they can mint their own tokens, so they could just print them. So I don't know if it's going to ever run right. But it's a 16x just to get the bottom in, and then 100x just to be bullish. Can you imagine? And then I guess just to do it short term, we'll just go high to the low really quick. Yeah, it's stuck at resistance right now. So if it can get over short term, 7, 8, and then 1, then you can be bullish on it again. Maybe the bottom is in. Oh, Bitcoin's pushing. You guys didn't say. Oh, man. Yeah, did we get that bullish cross on the MACD on the weekly for Bitcoin? It's crossing right now. I gotta get caught up here. We got Helen for 1. I appreciate that. I didn't know you could send $1. Yeah, how's that possible? I thought the minimum was. Oh, that's right. You can send $1. You just can't say anything. I sent you coin request without super chat, but sent you 20. Still trying to figure out this super chat stuff. Okay. All right, let me check. Which one am I look at? I appreciate that if you did. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. I didn't get anything. Trying to get caught up on the chat here. Yeah, why is the chat moving so weird? Alright, Toshi done dumping. Yeah, I gotta get into the computer. So this is not letting me scroll back up in the chat. Alright, let me put it on Toshi real quick. Yeah, Bitcoin's pumping here. You're asking where to sell Toshi at? I mean, if you bought Toshi, I would just hold it to the moon. I mean, I don't know if all these coins are going to continue to run, but I would sell at a penny and then 2 pennies. If I bought in on Toshi, a penny, I would take profit and then 2 pennies. Right now, it's getting stuck at the 0.5 at 6.8. As long as you're over the 786, 382, it's bullish. As long as you're over 305, you're bullish. Hi, Undead. My super chat's not working. Yeah, I don't know why a lot of people have problems with it. That's why there's multiple ways to donate in the... Yeah, where what did you send it on? You got a receipt that says thank you for supporting. What did you send? Did you do buy me a coffee or something? Oh man, we're gonna have so much trouble when we actually flip bullish. Yeah, did you click on the link that Silver put up? The moderator here. Oh man. Oh, the coffee one. What'd you want me to look at? Because I actually am logged out of it, and I don't know where my login information is, to be honest. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I keep forgetting about that, actually. Buy me a coffee site. Damn. Alright, let me see if I can get logged into it. It's unfortunate. Uh, Amp and Polygon. What are we looking at now? Toshi. Alright, let me bring up Amp. I appreciate the 20, my man. Amp and Polygon. Yeah, isn't Matic called something else now? What the hell are we looking at here? I thought we just looked at Amp. We'll just scoot it over. Yeah, you're holding over the 236 high to the low on the macro chart here. Bullish once you get over 7.8. Breakout over 22. Amp, I would say if you're lucky, a 786 retracement possible. I don't know if people are going to buy Amp. That would be almost a 10x, so that's fair. 4.5 to 5 cents on Amp. And then short term, right now it's pumping a little bit, but what did I do? High to the low on Amp. Yeah, you're over the short term 236, so as long as you're over 4 up to 4.4, 5.6 short term is the price to get you bullish again. But the whole market's starting to try to move. And then Matic. Yeah, doing the same thing. Yeah, Matic's on my watch list too. It's in this large, I guess you want to call it a large falling wedge pattern on Matic, so Matic looks good here. If it waits for me, I'll get in. But right now it's trying to get over 30, put the bottom in, and then bullish and possible breakout of the pattern over 47. Is Amp gonna, or Matic gonna come up to $6 and do a 27x? Probably not. Or a 24x, 23x. I don't know. I mean, maybe it does. Your 5.5x would be $1.50, $1.56. A slightly higher high would be what, $3.50 to $4. Yeah, maybe it hits $4. You get a 15x. I just don't know if it's going to run all the way up there. I mean, just looking on the chart, if it has another bull run like this, it's like, why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? I mean, it's, I guess, just looking at the chart, it's not too far-fetched. All right, let me... Yeah, I can't even read you guys' chats. I do like that YouTube has to where I can click here at the top on my end, and I can click live chat or fund. If I click fund, it just pops up all the super chats. Let me make sure I didn't miss any, because this chat's going a little bit nuts today. It's going to get crazy. Okay, we got it. Oh, we got flip coins for 10. I appreciate that, my man. Flip coins for 10. Billy and used car and snack, please. Billy, used car and snack. I gotcha. But yeah, I'm still trying to log into this buy me a coffee thing for her. Yeah, you think it's gonna hit a new high? All right, let me pull this up. Let me pull up Deck Screener. Did you guys join the Discord? I never see anyone in there. I've been trying to get on it more and more. Where we at? There we are. Alright, yeah, I can see the thing. It's not showing me the amounts, though. Love your videos and all you do. I appreciate that. I gotta figure out how to get logged back into this thing, because I don't even know how much money's in here. Oh, man. Wouldn't that be something if I can never log back in? It keeps telling me each email. I keep putting in emails. Okay, I got the email in. Alright, but yeah, I got you with Billy and... Alright, just give me one moment. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, man. So many buttons to click, it's ridiculous. Oh, come on. Come on. All right. All right, let me bring up Billy. Billy, snack, and used car. All right, let me get through these real quick, and then I'll get back to the chat. Here's Billy already up. Yeah, she's starting to move again. As long as you're over 5'4", the bottom can be in here. I can't believe Billy's coming back from the dead, my man. It's only got a 5 million market cap. Almost 35,000 holders. It's got 1 million of locked liquidity. Yeah, Billy's gonna absolutely rip out of here. If he gets over a penny, you're bullish. Breakout over 3.5 pennies, and then Billy to the moon. Yeah, if you hold on here, just a 786 retracements, almost a 14x, and then yeah, 145x, 150x. If Billy goes to the moon, it's 150x. Are these coins starting to move up? Used car. Yeah, used car is not quite yet that bullish, but it's still curled up here. If the market stays bullish, these coins should start moving up. So used car, if that's the bottom, you got to get over 2.8 and then up to 0.06 to be bullish. Breakout over 2 pennies, and yeah, I don't know if used car is gonna. I guess for a gamble play, throw $100 on this thing and see if it's gonna. What is that? Wow, that's a 370x. Up to 77 cents on used car. Maybe it makes a slightly higher high. That's still 100x to 20 cents. And then real quick, so I can get back to the chat. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this when we're actually bullish. It's just when there's 1,000 people coming in here talking and wanting coins looked at. Yeah, as long as you're above 00175, at the moment you're bullish still. And then snack. Where's snack? Come on. Wait, they have a snack on base now. Wait, that's not the right one. Come on. So what is snack doing here? Yeah, she did like the other coins. It broke out and then it pretty much came back down to the previous high. Didn't quite tag it perfectly. You are on the 1272 support at 3. So right now if you can stay over 3.7, what we're going to do is just draw another one real quick. Yeah, I guess when Cardano runs, this thing should take off, huh? Yeah, you're getting stuck right at the, or no, I guess you're right above it. So if you can stay above about 3.7, 3.8, you're bullish. But it is kind of at resistance. Yeah, if it can stay over about 3.8, then you may have a shot. Breakout over 5. 1618, then the 6.8. 618. And then, come on. Snack for a higher high is going to be a 3.5x, and then snack to the top here. Oh, come on. What is happening? Anyway, we'll just pull it up. It's not grabbing it. Yep. Snack would possible 43x up to the top at 13.5. Now, what are we looking at here? All right, let me get back to the chat because I know I'm getting behind. Damn, I can't catch it. Dang it. All right, I got to get Helen's coins because she did go do buy me a coffee, so it's just the same as the super chat. I got to get a WordPad out to write this down because the chat's just not working with me today. What's up, Hamid? Welcome back. Oh, come on, you piece of crap. How do I move this? Oh no, it's already gone. Okay, let me find Helen. Okay. SPX, Giga, Tars, and a cookie. Alright, I gotcha. What's up, Showtime? What's up, Charmander? What's up, Peter? Alright. At least we're staying busy. Oh, wow. Okay. Ow. Yeah, who's Chad? Is Chad in the chat? Chad that did buy me a coffee? I haven't been logged in. I didn't even realize you sent that. I appreciate that. Chad to the front of the line as we pull up these coins. Wait, are we on the right screen? Yeah, it's Chad here. Giga. So Giga Chad. Oh, we just said Chad. Now we're looking at Giga Chad. Yeah, send Giga Chad to the front of the line. It's getting stuck at the 0.5. It doesn't look bad. We've been saying that on Chad, Giga Chad, for a while now. The bottom was in, and it's curling up just like the rest of the market. It's not looking horrible. It looks like it's about to take off. It's making higher highs and higher lows. Once you get through 2.8, 3.7, and then breakout point. But you are bullish over 21, or 2 pennies rather. And then short term on Giga Chad. Yeah, 382, 236 in the same spot. So as long as you're above that 382, you're bullish. And then Chad to the moon. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it did not happen, but I think a lot of these meme coins on Coinbase are going to 20x out of here. This one, a 1618 retracement, 15x up to 42 cents, so probably 50 cents gets tagged. A good round number to get out. That's a 17.5, almost an 18x, and then if it's going to fly up here to $1. Yeah, you're almost at 3 cents, so $1's not out of the question. That's a 38x from where you are right now. And then TARS. Yeah, TARS is breaking out too from our little bull flag. So what did we do? TARS low to the high. You're back over the 236 after holding the 382 at 7. So as long as you're over pretty much 10 cents, this thing is bullish. Price to beat is 15.5. And once you get over 15.5, that should start sending you up. And it's another coin that's still not even really bullish yet. You're about to get a bullish cross and get a green volume candle spawning in here. So if you can stay over 10, you're bullish. And then maybe you get a spike up to the 786 out of here. 128% move to 26, and then new high on this one, a 10x up to $1.15. So $1 would be your 10x, and then if it hits $2, that's your, what is that? It's 17.5x. So yeah, I do like TAR. So maybe it's good for $1 to $2. What was the other coin? Cookie and SPX. Cookie's going to be a good play too. Cookie, Sui, Ondo, Virtuals, all these new coins that spawned in that people ask about and people know about, I think are going to be the big winners. But yeah, she's curled up. She's over our 382 at 18, so you are bullish as long as you're over that. And just keep it simple. As long as you're over 18, next move up is up to the 0.5, 618 area. But especially with these coins flipping bullish, there's a good chance that once you break the 382, the 618 comes into play. So 32 would be about a 69% move on this thing. And then Cookie, up to about $1 billion market cap, would take you up to a 20x. Up to about $4. And then SPX. SPX 6900. This is going to be another good coin. Yeah, that same little formation like on Giga Chad. That's what Giga Chad's about to do. So it's coming up on the 618. So your price to beat is 85. If you get over 85, possible breakout. But like I said, the same structure's going on here. And 62 up to 67, this thing is still bullish. But I would imagine this coin's going to rocket out of here when it does. So this one really quick, and then I got to get back over to the chat. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I need to get back on StreamYard so I can see the chat as we're doing this. Yeah, this one to $13, very probable, very possible. That'd be your 15.5x, and then Yeah, 22 bucks would give you your 25, 26x. But it's looking good where it is. If it can break over 85, it's going to be in a good spot. What's up, good JB? All right, let me look. Did I guess Chad's not here, huh? Let me see something real quick. I'll just do it off stream. I don't know. I don't. I'm trying to understand the buy me a coffee thing, but I do appreciate you guys that bought me a coffee. All right, let me put this on. Let's see what Bitcoin's at now. Is it over 105 yet? Oh man, it's a nice try. Yeah, we're back, I think. All right, let me switch to music. We still got 38 people in here. I have to go outside real quick and check. My brother needs me for a minute, so I will be right back. But you guys hit the like button, answer the poll, just because it might help out the algorithm. We're still here, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll get to some more coins in just a moment. But let me switch this music. If you guys can even hear the music. All right, I'll be back in a moment. All right, I'm back. Excuse me. Uh, U.S. had a very good meeting with China today. Benji's moving up. Benji. Yeah, I would imagine most coins are moving up right now. Yeah, these coins are starting to wake up. You're over the 382 on Benji at 2. Breakout's going to be over 3.8, and then yeah, Benji to a new high is not bad. It may go higher. That's an 8x. So 50 cents on Benji would be your 20x. But yeah, Benji doesn't have a bad chart. It's been going sideways forever. And then AVAX and Dash, yeah, they're both on my watch list too. Yeah, I would imagine if Bitcoin keeps pushing and Ethereum pushes through, then these coins are going to start going. Let me see. Telcoin. Yeah, what is Telcoin? Yeah, Telcoin doesn't look bad here. It looks like another coin that's getting ready to run. Especially on the monthly. All those monthly candles are just holding up very well over the 382. Damn, are we about to blast out of here? That is not a bad at all macro chart. Yeah, Telcoin can hit a new high, 21 cents. That would be a 34, 35x almost. Conservative price, maybe 10 cents is tagged. And then it's over, and that's where you get a 15x. Bitcoin. Yeah, she's trying to push up here. If it can stay over 103.4. Yeah, we got 1 day left on this weekly candle here. Oh, we got 8 minutes on the daily. Yeah, this daily candle is about to close above. Is that bullish? If it doesn't sell off in the next 7 minutes. Oh, man. Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum's even pushing through the 618. Is that all because of the good news about China, maybe? It's a large move on Ethereum so far. And still just about to have a bullish cross, just like Bitcoin on the weekly chart. right, I got that. Yeah, the turbo's gonna wake up. Turbo's right there. It's holding over the 618 still, so yeah, it's holding. Oh, there goes another yawn. Damn it. So what is the dominance doing? Is it falling? Oh, it's back down to 62. Oh, it is falling. All right, what are we looking at now? The stream slowed down a little bit here. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was 7 o'clock already. That 2 hours went by fast. Ronin picking up some momentum today. Oh yeah, someone said UFO gaming earlier. I forgot about UFO. I haven't looked at UFO in forever. Oh, she's still out at the bottom. Nothing bullish on it. So whoever asked about this one, it's moving just like everything else is right now, but on the macro it has to get over 7.2 up to 1.6 and then you can be bullish. Excuse me. And then short term, it's trying to put the bottom in right now. So short term, if it can get over this 3.5 here, then you can be bullish on it. Nope, not gonna do it. But if that is the bottom, yeah, I don't know if UFO's gaming is gonna do a 60x. Be a 20x just to get to the 618 retracement from here to 5063. Yeah, Shiba's probably not going up till the end, my man. You want DGen to pull back? Yeah, I'd imagine at some point we are going to get a nice cool off period, but things are looking bullish right now. I think we're about to pump. I mean, it doesn't have to happen quick. It could be something like this to where you crossed bullish. Where did it cross bullish at? And then it just dies for a moment and then it just goes. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. Let me make sure I covered everything. Let me end the poll here. Not a bad stream again. 2 hours flew by. I appreciate you guys coming in here as always. And we will be back on tomorrow. See what happens. Maybe we're still pumping, hopefully. That'd be nice. But yeah, not a bad stream. We had almost 40 people in here. So yeah, with all that being said, I appreciate you guys coming in here. As always, none of this is financial advice. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.